Hello. Today we're going to talk about informational text and what exactly it looks like. Why is it important that informational text be organized a certain way? Why is it important that it contains certain features? It is important as writers that we take our audience into consideration. What is the point in writing information if the audience or your reader doesn't understand it or it is very confusing to them? That's why it is important to understand what text features are and also the types of ways informational text is organized. One way in which informational text is organized is by using text features. Text features are parts of books that help the reader understand the information which they are reading. Sometimes text features will be words or phrases in bold print, pictures with captions that explain what's going on in the picture. Authors also use diagrams that help explain certain information that may be confusing or it may require a little in-depth explanation. Glossaries are also used. Glossaries are many dictionaries that are specific to the information presented in that book or that text. It is just a way to define words that may be in bold, may be a part of the book that the reader may not be familiar with. Writers of information also use headings, subheadings, index, and table of contents. These text features help readers navigate through unfamiliar information which may be presented by the writer. So when you are writing, take into consideration some of the text features that other authors or writers of information use. Another way in which writers of information structure their writing based on the information of which they are presenting. If they are presenting something that is describing, it would be structured using the descriptive. If it is comparing and contrasting, or in sequential order, that means in order of 1, 2, 3, first, next, and later. Or it could be a problem and solution, or cause and effect, in which authors of informational text lay out their actual information. Now, let's see if you can decide which text features and how information is organized. Using some of the examples that have been presented to you, look at the information and see if you can list as many text features as possible. Do you see bold print? Is there a table of content? Is there a glossary? Some of those things that we've just talked about. Also, see if you can figure out how it is organized. Is it cause and effect? Is it sequential? Is it descriptive? And as you are listing these things out, ask yourself, how does the text feature enhance the text? How does the way the information is organized help you know and understand what is being presented? How do you know the way in which it's organized? And see if you can figure out possible text features used and also how that information is organized. Now, let's apply what we learned to our own informational text. What do you think your text should look like? Should it contain certain text features? How are you going to organize it? as you are working through your brainstorming and drafting phase, think about how you want your informational text to be organized. Do you want this to be a cause and effect? Do you want this to be a descriptive type of writing? Is this a problem and solution? Is it chronological? Are you writing about something that happened in sequential order? Think about everything that we've talked about today during this lesson and apply that to your writing. How does it look? How do you want it to look? How is that going to help the reader understand your topic? So, now it is your turn to work this out. And remember, write what you know and use this information before you as a guide to help you. Happy writing.